there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelby and today I'm going to be doing some romance recommendations. I have 5 sports romances to talk about today. I love sports romances. It is one of my favorite subgenres of contemporary romance. And it's been a really long time since I've done a sports romance recommendation video. My last one was a collab with She's an Open Book, and that was over a year and a half ago. So it is definitely time for an update. As always, I will link all of these books down below, and let's get right into it. The first one I have to recommend is Puck Me Secretly by Odette Stone, and this is a hockey romance. Our two main characters are Rory and Max, and they meet on a plane together on their way to Canada, and the plane ends up getting in a crash, and they end up spending one night together and parting ways, never expecting to see each other again. But as it turns out, Max is a pro hockey player, and he is new to a team in Vancouver, and Rory's dad is the GM for the team, and she starts her new job there. So they end up working together, and they end up having a forbidden secret romance, keeping it from the dad, keeping it from the whole team. And this one is definitely full of drama. So if you like drama in your sports romance, I think you'd really like this one. But I do love the specific kind of plot where people meet on an airplane. It really works for me. And I also love when a sports player falls in love with like the boss of the team or the boss's daughter or someone who works for the team. It adds that level of forbiddenness that I really like. When I read this one, it was a new to me author and I really ended up enjoying it, and I want to read more by her. So if you like hockey romances, I think you would love this one. Then I have another hockey romance, and that is A Lie for a Lie by Helena Hunting. This is about Rook and Lainey, and interestingly enough, this also has to do with two people who meet on an airplane. They are both going to Alaska. I believe that Rook is doing some fishing trip and Lainey is doing something for her PhD, and they end up having a whirlwind romance. They get stuck in a blizzard together. They get trapped in a cabin together. They part ways. There's some type of miscommunication where they think they're going to keep in touch, but something happens and they part ways and never expect to see each other again. But they get brought back into each other's lives a year later because Lainey is in the same town as him and she has had his baby. That's not giving too much away because I believe that's in the premise, and anyone I've ever heard has said that there's a secret baby in here. So if you like the unplanned secret baby kind of trope, I think you would really like this one. I thought Rook was a really sweet hero and Lainey was very quirky and very independent. I liked her a lot, and the accidental pregnancy worked for me in this one. I would recommend this whole series, but I think this one is my favorite in the series. Then I have Off Limits by Jerrica McMillan. This is a rather new release. It is a football romance, and it is also a new adult college romance. Our two main characters are Ellie and Simon. Simon is Ellie's brother's teammate, roommate, and best friend, so he is all types of off limits, as the title states. And they end up having a romance behind the brother's back. The brother is really macho, and he does not want his sister to date any of his teammates or friends, and so this creates some kind of tension. This one is a really easy, short, new adult sports romance. I liked it a lot. There is a second book in the series that is coming out very soon, and if you like new adult romances and you like the Off Campus series by Elle Kennedy, I think you'd really like this one. Then I have The Right Player by Candy Steiner. This is also a football romance, but it is an adult football romance. This is about Belle and Makoa. Makoa is a pro football player. He is new to a team and he hires Belle, who is an interior designer, to design his apartment, and she isn't into sports and she has no idea who he is. And so when they meet, he ends up lying about what he does for a living, and he doesn't tell her that he is a football player. And I'm not sure if she just doesn't like dating sports people or what, but he feels the need to keep it a secret, and so it's a secret identity romance. He is a super cinnamon roll hero. He wants to find his happily ever after, whereas Belle has fear of commitment because she always feels like she's just the girl to hook up with and not the girl for relationships. Belle has a lot of issues from her past and a lot of commitment issues, and I think that Makoa is the perfect hero to complement her. Candy Steiner writes sports romances really well, and I think they're some of her most underrated books. So if you like a cinnamon roll hero, I think you would really, really like this one. The last one that I have is The Trade by Megan Quinn, and this is a baseball romance, and it's a part of her Brentwood Boys series, and this is my favorite in the series. It's about Corey and Natalie. Corey is brand new to a baseball team. He was just traded to the team, and he has a teammate who has a sister named Natalie, and he's really attracted to Natalie. He meets her at a party, but obviously she's off limits because it is his teammate's sister. And he believes that she is married, even though I believe she's divorced. And the two of them kind of keep away from each other, but they are brought together when they end up going on a vacation together with the team. He goes because he's with the team, and she goes because her brother's on the team. And the two of them end up having to share a hotel room, and there's bed sharing, there's forced proximity, there's the vacation kind of tropical element, and this one I loved so much. It was very emotional. I loved Corey. He is one of my favorite heroes in a story. And Natalie was a very strong person. I liked her a lot. They worked really well together. So if you're looking for a good baseball romance, or even just a good romance in general, this is one of my favorites. So those are 5 sports romance recommendations I have for you guys. Let me know what your favorite sports romances are. I'll also link my original sports romance recommendation video in case you're looking for more recommendations. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.